Hey y'all, how's your day going today? So, I guess we've all watched The Interview Room, and I have to say that I'm really glad that things are in motion. Mary said that the detective from Utah spoke with Dawn, and said that he was the most difficult person he's ever interviewed in his entire career. Well, that's not hard for us to believe. We've sat and listened to him spin it for almost 10 months now. And, the fact that there are 7 women that have stepped forward, which we've known that for a while, but it's actually in motion now. And that's good. And, I hate to think that Jeannie held that in for so long. Mary said she didn't even know that was going on until just when Summer came up missing, which is kind of shocking, or I found it shocking, but hopefully her talking about it and moving forward and pressing charges against Dawn, that she'll have some kind of closure, and it is therapeutic to talk about things. And I think Mary has done a good job speaking up for Jeannie. We know she's very quiet and timid, but I'm proud of them for doing that. And so often people get by with doing stuff like that to people. Don has for most of his life, and he's too bad if he feels upset that they've brought this forward. Good for them, because he's done this to more than just Jeannie and Mary. It's been several people, and God forbid he ever did that to Summer. It's sickening to think about, to be honest. But I am glad it is in motion. I don't think that Dawn's going to be seeing the light of day anytime soon. And the fact that it's a felony in Utah to try to intimidate a victim, he may be getting some additional charges. As important as this is, we still have a missing child. I don't know what it's going to take for Dawn and Candace to speak up and start telling some truths. There is more to the story. There's missing time. Candace doesn't know where Dawn was that day. I'm going to play a clip here in a minute to so you can hear her side. But, I'm really thankful for Chris McDonough for stepping in and encouraging these women to do the right thing. And I think that they will grow from proceeding with this. You can see the growth in Mary just since she's been involved with Chris. So let's go over these clips that I have of Candace. She was talking to, what is it called? Something truckers, outlaw truckers or something like that. So we'll stop in between and talk about some things, okay?
Well, no, they wanted me to pay like $4.99 or something like that to get on there, and I don't have that kind of money. You know what? I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about all this bullshit, all this money. All I give a fuck about is finding my daughter.
Okay, I don't believe that for a second, because Dawn is in jail. Good chance he may never get out, at least for many, many years. And she doesn't convince me that she's not thinking about money. She's absolutely thinking about money, because she's never had to work in her life. And she doesn't want to get a job. So money is very important to her right now. It's in the forefront of her mind, in my opinion.
Now, are you 150% convinced that Dawn had absolutely nothing to do with...
Man, I'm not 150% of chance of anything doing with this. We agree with that. And look, I'm telling the God's honest truth right now. I do not have no phone but my own phone.
Let's say she had nothing to do with this. If she suspects Dawn or anyone else in any way, she should be at the TBI saying, look, this is what I think. All I want is my daughter back. And I don't see her doing that.
I'm so down that I can't even think right now.
I know.
The only thing I care about is my daughter and my 3 boys, and that's all. Yeah. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the media. I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about none of that crap.
If that's true, then she needs to be talking about that missing time. No matter what the truth is, if she was drunk or if she was messed up on drugs, she needs to come clean so that Summer can be found, if Summer and the boys are the most important thing to her. That's my opinion. She needs to speak up.
For Benny to stand back and say that I've had this phone and all this, that's bullshit.
Candace, I think what it is that there's some stuff on that phone that the TBI needs to have.
Man, I don't know. Look, I'm going to tell y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, that phone was given to me. I don't know what's on that phone. I did not turn it on. I did not look at it.
It's Candace, honey, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? If my daughter were missing such as yours is, the devil himself couldn't keep me out of that phone. I'm telling you, man, that's when it's not personal anymore, Beverly. It's just not.
Okay, so me and Donnie, we have this understanding. We don't go through each other's phones. That's not us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the same understanding with my wife as well, but in a situation like this,
I got that phone back from Tim, and then I turned it over, and I got rid of it. It's no longer in my hands.
Okay.
You TBI?
I didn't turn it on. I didn't look at it. I just handed it over
To TBI.
I'm just going to say higher up.
I really don't understand why she is defending. I didn't look at the phone. I didn't touch the phone. I turned it into the higher ups. Well, you know what? If these people, her PIs, have this phone, because we know that's where she took it, then she should go over there, get the phone, and drive it to the TBI office immediately. Who cares if Dawn has... Why is she protecting him? I mean, I feel like by her not going and turning it into the right people, she's protecting him on some level. And that makes no sense other than the fact that they have stuff on each other.
Y'all are going against me when I haven't did nothing wrong but do what I'm told to do by the lawyers and everything else.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candace and the whole family's lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candace hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not.
Well, she just said that she had a lawyer out of her own mouth.
And for Tim Owens to sit back and say, Donnie's my best friend and all, man, Donnie don't want nothing to do with that dude.
And maybe Dawn doesn't like Tim, but according to Tim, he's his best friend. But it is very strange to me that he would go and download all the information off of his phone. I'm not sure what his motive is here, but is he protecting his best friend or is it something else? Don't know.
So I realize I talk to Donnie every day.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well over there.
He's doing his best. I mean, he's really depressed of all this crap because everybody's against me that I did nothing wrong.
No.
And he's so upset about it all. And he even told he talked to Tim Mullins for 5 minutes this morning. And then he called me. He's like, man, Tim's a game player. Oh, I want nothing to do with Tim Mullins. prayers, the people that are on Ernie's live and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, but that don't mean I'm for Ernie.
I'm glad you're not, because, honey, he is such a predator.
He's a game player. Well, I have to agree. I still can't comprehend why he's thrown himself in as deep as he has, going to Dr. Phil with him and all of that, protecting them. Why is he trying so hard?
What you all fail to realize is I already know who the bad guys and who the good guys I really are in my heart. I already know.
If Candace had absolutely nothing to do with it, and she knows who the good guys and the bad guys are, she needs to start speaking up. I know she said on that one live with Ernie Shell that she would be scared for her life, but my gosh, this is your daughter, and she's missing, and you need to try a little harder.
Last freaking heartbeat, I would give my whole life away for her to come back.
If you would give your life for Summer to come back, then go pick that phone up, take it to the TBI, let them search it. There may be new information. Maybe Don, if he was involved, got in touch with one or more of the people that's involved. If you love your daughter that much, then she needs to be going and doing whatever it takes. Even if that means turning on Dawn. If she knows something, now's the time. No, I take that back. 10 months ago was the time.
All I need is TBI, the FBI, and the police to do their job, and that's it.
She needs to help them do their job. Keeping information is hindering finding Summer. Speak up. Help the FBI, the TBI, Hawkins County. Help them fill in those missing times, those missing hours on June 15th.
Yeah.
But y'all don't take me wrong. I love my kids. I miss Summer. She's the most beautiful thing that's ever happened in my life.
I will never drink or do anything against them ever again in my life. I will never drink or do anything against them ever again.
I think Candace has loved her kids the only way she's known how. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough. She says she'll never do anything against her kids ever again. She knows that she has been abusive, in my opinion, neglectful of these children. And I think she's feeling some remorse to that. But by her keeping all these secrets, that's not helping her kids in the least little bit.
I don't get in his business just like he don't get in my business.
Candace needs to go pick that phone up and turn it in and stop protecting Dawn.
Donnie is not like that.
Is it like what he says goes and that's it, even where you're concerned?
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know where Donnie was that day. I don't know where he was. I don't keep up with him.
Right.
I keep up with me and my children.
If she suspects him in any way, she needs to go straight to the TBI.
TBI don't give a fuck about that phone because it was after Summer went missing.
Okay, but when they wanted you to hand over electronics and everything, and this is it's ongoing, obviously.
I'm not gonna sit up there and lie about shit. No, that's not me. Y'all just don't understand. There is not a bone in my body that can lie to anybody. The only thing that bothers me is that everybody on the internet, everybody on social media thinks that I'm lying, and that's the only thing that bothers me.
You say you can't lie, but Benny Keys, your best buddy, says that you lie constantly. Constantly. And you're not telling anyone about that missing time or why you left the hill 2 times before you called 911 about Summer missing. There's a lot of things that you're not telling. And sometimes not telling something is the same thing as lying, in my opinion.
Baby, I don't have his phone.
Okay, and that's good. That's good, because from what my understanding is, what's on it is, like I said earlier, it's the lowest form, baby.
That's the first I've heard about anything being on that phone. She said it's of the lowest form. That's concerning. It needs to be turned over, I do believe.
You know, I don't know what's on his phone, but if everybody wants to know what's on his phone, they need to get in touch with Tim Mullins, because he's the one that took everything off Tony's phone. Because Tim knows what's on that phone. I don't.
Yeah, he does. You're worth more than that.
You know what? There's a lot of stuff in the works right now, and I can't specify why, because
She's right about that. There is a lot of things in the works. She knows Dawn's going away. She's concerned about herself right now and how she's going to make it in the future. I know the TBI has a lot of information that we don't have, and I am praying every day that something is done. I know they're putting together a case, and we don't know which direction it's going in, but we've all suspected for a long time. We're just going to have to, I guess, be patient and wait for those answers. Well, listen, y'all have a good night. Appreciate each and every one of you.